from the Accu-Stats Arena at Caesars, Southern Indiana. It's a 2023 Derby City Classic and a 24th edition of Pocket Billiards All-Around Championship. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Pool's most exciting and prestigious event is proudly being sponsored by Diamond Billiard Products, Simonis Cloth, and Aramuth Pool Balls. We'd also like to take a moment to recognize our two great associate sponsors from Outsville and Master Chalk. And thanks to the tireless work of the best tournament direction team in the business, Bad Boys Billiards Productions. Again, Caesars Southern Indiana, over 10 years, our host and partners, and we thank them as much as we can. And we also want to thank all of you for your support of the DCC and being part of the DCC family. Well, here we are in one pocket. Let me bring you up to date and tell you a few things that you might need to know. 429 players began. There are 5 players left. Skylar Wood, this is round 11. Skylar Woodward played his round 11 match late last night. He's through. There are 4 guys playing right now, the 2 here, and on the outer table, Tony Chohan is playing John Pinniger. Both those gentlemen have rebuys. One of these gentlemen have a rebuy. I'll tell you that in a second. Just one more thing before I introduce the players, and I think it's worthy of mentioning. We are certainly in the presence of greatness. I think we all know that. But in the prior 22 years of the Derby City Classic, there have been 88 banners awarded. That's 4 every year for 22 years. These 2 gentlemen combined have 19 of them. That is over 20% of all the titles in the history of Derby City. Thank you for that, and thank you to these 2 gentlemen for giving us that. So, with that being said, let's get to it. From Toronto, without a rebuy, he's a 2-time Derby City One Pocket champion, and he's a 2-time Derby City All-Around champion, along with those other ones that he has. He's a member of the BCA Hall of Fame, sponsored by Lomax Q's, Puyat Sports, and the Pagulayan brand. Ladies and gentlemen, the smallest man with the biggest heart, it's the Lion, Alex Pagulayan. From Angeles City in the Republic of the Philippines, he has 6 Derby City One Pocket crowns and 5 Derby City All-Around titles to go along with all of those other championships. He's a member of the One Pocket Hall of Fame. He's a member of the BCA Hall of Fame. Sponsored by San Miguel Beer and Puyat Sports, arguably the greatest of all time and the most famous name in the game, it's the magician, Efren Reyes. All right, now my pleasure to send it upstairs to the commentary box to a Hall of Fame team up there. We've got Double J in the One Pocket Hall of Fame. We've got Nick Varner in the Hall of Fame and 8 world championships in 5 disciplines. So take it away, Hall of Fame commentators.
Well, thank you, Kenny. And as he mentioned, 2 Hall of Famers here and 1 to my right, Nick Varner. Any thoughts about this match? I mean, you spent a lot of time playing Efren, maybe as much as anyone. And what a feat he's at Final 5 here in 2023.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think he's about 69, isn't he?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That's amazing that he's. It would be kind of nice to see him win this tournament.
Well,
that'd be incredible. That'd be a nice boost for the sport.
Yeah, you and I have talked throughout the years about different things. You used to tell me how you'd follow Jimmy Karras around to watch exhibitions. That had to be probably the late 60s, early 70s, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And then all the way through to what's happening with Poole later. It doesn't surprise me, you know, Poole's on a big momentum right now. And now, you know, with Efren in the Final 5, I guess it just kind of says what's going on with Poole. Pretty incredible.
Yeah, it is pretty incredible, and what an amazing stat that Ken said. Out of 88 banners, championships that these two guys have 19 of them. That's just absolutely what an incredible record. So this match, it just doesn't get any better than this because this is billiard royalty here.
That's right. That's right. And one of them speaking as well. And what do you have? I know you got a Banks. What do you got? You got a one pocket here too, Nick?
Banks and a one
Yeah, that's
pocket.
what I thought. Yeah, definitely a guy that represents Kentucky as well as anyone, that being Nick Varner, the Kentucky Colonel. And the one thing I watched Efren, the last few years when I did see him play, he doesn't come all the time to the Derby or the States like he used to, but he didn't seem to have as much patience, meaning he wanted to play faster games. It seemed like anyways, which isn't the worst kind of way to go about it, especially a big field, and he plays so aggressively very well. I think that had to have changed a little bit. I haven't got to watch him play this year, but hard to play that super aggressive and make it this far. So I'm kind of wondering how this match will go, depending on, if Alex plays kind of tight. Alex doesn't have a buyback, right?
No, he doesn't, and Efren still has his buyback, so there's a good chance that right now there's 5 left. There's a good chance that all 5 will be left after this round.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Now, that's one thing that I've always watched with Efren. Takes very effective fouls. Like right there, he knew he was going to foul, but he wanted to open balls up. He wanted Alex to have to think about things, right?
Yeah, here the tough thing is you got to protect on that 5. That 5, he can't leave any banks. He got to leave him underneath of it. And wow, what a nice touch! I mean that's just perfect speed and.
And that kind of shot leans towards a little longer game. He could have thinned it and tried to get underneath the 10 over there, right? Be a little more aggressive, but.
Well, the margin of error is not very much for finding that 10.
That's right. That's right.
If you miss it too, could be a big penalty.
Huge penalty, and I think he's got to go kind of passive if he goes through this 5. He can't shoot it hard; it might catch the bottom of the 10 off 2 rails and stay down low for a bank. So if he shoots the 5, he's kind of roll through it. I don't think he can really hit it with a whole lot of speed.
No, I think you're right because it could come back across off that 10.
Yeah, anytime you're shooting a shot to where, look, he's trying to creep it up on the 10, nice shot. Anytime you're shooting that kind of clear shot and it's more head-on, like you're hitting the rail head-on, that ball won't really come across. It'll continue upward. But anytime you're at that shallow angle, you catch the bottom of that ball, it'll come across easily. He might fluke it every now and again. He's kicking the 2.
Yeah. It looks like here he can't do too much.
No.
Except tap the 2 from off the end rail.
Yeah.
I guess he could shoot it in, but
That's what I would like to do, to be honest with you. Tapping it to me, man, can get you in some trouble.
yeah, you're right. Sometime the cheapest out is just to let him have that ball.
Yeah, especially
Sometime it costs you.
yeah, especially when you can see an out, meaning that's the one that's really causing you some problems, right? And past that one, you can kind of see getting out of the situation a little bit. He's going to thin the 2, maybe go behind the pile.
Yeah, I think he wants to put like the 6-9 between the cue ball and the pocket.
He got this one up much higher, eliminate that
That
kick.
kick off the end rail, that's really a nice shot there.
Well, if he's feeling good, he can put the 10 on his side and kind of drag draw between the 8-2. He could kick at the bottom of the 2 off a couple rails. He'd like to get a ball on his side, though, I think, for future situations in this game.
Yeah, it's a little hard. You just can't row this down there between that 2 and 8. He's going to have to
Kind
hit
of
the
pinch
cue
it,
ball
huh?
a little lower,
Yeah.
and boy, that's hard to control sometime. If it's not laying, if he can roll it and spin it down there, that's pretty simple. But
Yeah. Nothing natural about that 10 ball is what Nick was saying. Yeah. Gave him a little more than I thought he would, but
Well, they each owe one, so do they both come off? Or?
that's right. A couple rule changes in the one pocket for tournament play, and I think they're pretty good. You know, you can't fly the ball off the table no more. You have to either follow it in or find another pocket to foul on with the cue ball. That barely got there. And the other one that Nick alluded to a moment ago, two players can't really owe balls at the same time, basically. So if me and Nick were playing each other and somehow I owed one and he fouled, well, then we'd both owe one. But those O's would be erased, which I think is a good tournament rule, to be honest with you. I mean, you got 500 players, and I think it's good. I think both rules are good, actually. I could see in an action match how you want to jump the ball off the table if you have the option, right? But in a tournament, I think it's pretty good. Both guys showing.
Well, it certainly simplifies it and speeds it up.
And you know, and then we're going to come up one time where you can't fall it in, and you're going to have to find another pocket for the cue ball, which is going to come up, and it's going to be an exceptional shot if they happen to pull it off. Both guys playing pretty snug here to start.
Yeah, he's finally got him in a little position where he can't get up there and leave that stack between the cue ball. It's he may have to take a foul to do it this time.
Yeah, and I think Efren would go up table if he had an option to go up table here. Yeah, like that. I was thinking that but he just couldn't shave the two and get up there.
Yeah.
Alex had him in a funny spot.
Well, Ephraim's all in here on that too. He's guarding it like it was a pot of gold.
Yeah, he was trying to get that cue ball all the way to the rail, of course. I don't know what he does here. Just push through on the 8. I mean, hitting a little on the right side or straight on. It's a little touchy, really, with that corner pocket there.
Well, do you hit the left side of the 8 here where it's not such a big gamble? Yeah, just roll it.
Yeah, I think he's almost got to, just because why do all this work he's done already to try and start getting out of this break to take a chance here on the 8?
Yeah, the only bad thing about that, you're going to leave that
the 9. Yeah. Now, he could go through if he feels good and come to the back of the 8. Oh, look at this little nifty shot.
Well, that was pretty sweet there.
Yeah.
That was certainly took a lot more risk there.
He must have liked it, though.
That wasn't I like that KISS principle, but sometimes you can't use that where you keep it simple.
Yeah.
That wasn't quite simple.
No, it wasn't at all, and dragging the cue ball up by the 10. So Efren just kind of moving the 2 and killing the ball. He's trying to 2-rail it. That's danger with the 5 there and all that.
Tell you what, Alex has a chance now to put that 5 in play. Maybe he can make it. I don't know.
I think he can. I'm kind of down the look of it. We'll see if he rolls the ball or if he tries to hold the cue ball up. I think he tries to hold the cue ball up. Not really any shape here.
Yeah, he's not using any left. He's hitting it with a little running English.
Yeah, we'll get another look at that clearance here off the 8 and 2. A little gamble. He could have went through the 2 and scratched, I think, but I tell you what, he just felt like, it was time to do it, right? And the one thing, right, Nick, you hate to roll the 8 and just scratch off to the side. So taking that aggressive route, you knew some good things were happening, I think. So.
Well, they don't always roll every shot perfect when you soft roll.
That's right. That's right.
So he took all that out of play with that shot.
The 7's close to being a KISS shot for Efren, and he's one of those guys you have to be aware of those KISS shots. He'll play him from a lot of places. The 8 doesn't look like he can really do a lot. Is there a KISS here? Like 3-rail KISS, maybe? He beat it. You know, Efren, I don't know about Alex this morning, but Efren came off a really nice 9-ball match. I watched a lot of it from the booth here. Played real well. So you feel pretty confident crossing the 8 here and going into the 10. He's surveying the stack, but you feel good to hit the 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good camera view. You can see anytime there's not enough space for the 10 to go by it with that rail there, you got to feel pretty good coming up and hitting it.
Yeah, you got to get up high because you got to cut him off on the 5. You can't really make it unless the only ball he can make really is unless he hits it really fat.
Yeah, I think he can get this pretty close. Now he's cueing kind of like is he 2-railing this? No, he can't be. Yeah. Oh, he caught it extra fat.
Wow, he almost got underneath that 10. That would have been in the soup.
Yeah, for sure. And Alex having a little trouble with the object balls. Both those banks ended up a little short. And really,
I guess he was kind of protecting speed-wise that he didn't lose it and get around that 10 somehow.
Well, he got through the break, right? He's out of the break somewhat. So
yeah, he's pretty well out of the break.
He wants to guard, and a lot of heat on Alex in this match. I mean,
yeah, because he don't have a buyback.
Yeah, that, and the energy in the room. You can tell who it's here for, right?
Yeah.
So, and of course, one of his heroes, Efren Reyes. The kick bank on the 5s, on the 8's not terrible. It's not great, of course, but it sits well to hit it well, even though it's not really the best selection of shots. But ooh.
Yeah, that was well. I guess in this case it wouldn't be the end of the world, but since nothing goes.
It might be better, actually. This 5-8 from a little closer range is going to be pretty accurate and land the cue ball down.
Yeah, he hit that one a little fat too.
Yeah, and he's got this a little funny. You could take a chance knocking the 5 into the bottom of the 8 here. You could take a little chance.
Crossing the 8 here.
With the bank, with the kick,
Yeah, I like that. He didn't quite hit it the way he wanted, but
no, I like that
it worked
shot.
out perfect.
Yeah, I like that shot. Not only that, one of the best ever, probably shooting it right there. Well, he's at that type of shot for sure. Obviously, one of the best ever, if not the greatest ever, as many consider.
Now, do you bank this over toward your hole here and go 3 rails and try to put the stack between the cue ball and the corner pocket, or?
Well,
you can't go all the way down.
No, and the 2 really doesn't have any avenues to get towards the pocket, right? So
yeah,
I kind of like just bumping the 1 across, just lightly, and kind of go into the 10 mildly. I like to cover up the 2 with the 1. I know it's not the type of move you do very often in one pocket, but if I felt good enough to keep him off some banks there, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I don't want to let him bank that 2 though.
Well, that's what I was saying. If I could cover up the 2 with the 1, just kind of softly, And it's the type of shot that's,
Can he bank the 9 here with the 6?
He absolutely can, yeah. He's going to try and get back into the stack maybe with the cue ball.
Oh, wow.
Well, Efren, when he shoots him like that, he's pretty convinced and maybe a little shocked.
He didn't look at that real long, did he? He just, he must have really liked it.
Well, you know how some of us, we see something from the chair and we're just hoping our opponent doesn't mess with it. We like it so much we want to shoot at it. And all right, funny little shot here coming with Top English. Maybe trying to get all the way to the 15. Yeah, this is going to be.
Not going to like that one.
Here's Efren's shot on the 15. And I'll tell you, he cut that quite a bit. Maybe cut it more than he wanted. He had to throw it a little bit, it looked like.
Yeah, it ended up coming high.
Yeah, you probably cut at this. Might cut at this 12. Just kind of trying to bury the cue ball. We'll see. I don't know. Now I look at that 12 more. It's awfully thin.
I don't know what he's looking at unless it's a 7. He's not going to cut this 15 in, surely. What? How about playing the 6 and try to bank it over to your side and put the cue ball down there by the 15?
Yeah, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice.
And he cleared his pocket a little bit as far as just, shots right at the hole. So,
Well, Efren's got to feel pretty good here. That only cost him 1 ball. Wow.
yeah.
He got away so cheap there. That could have cost him the game.
And usually yeah, exactly. That would cost you more like 1 game than 1 ball playing Alex.
Right.
I think he may challenge him here. I'm not sure what's coming back at Efren's pocket, if anything, or he's just run the cue ball off the 1. Very good simple shot there and great speed. Kenny Showman taking care of business there in the main table. I was about to say he can be a little aggressive if he feels like he can bury the cue ball here. I'm surprised he didn't spin that with a little left there, Nick.
Yeah, to get enough speed, he only had to go a few more inches there to really have him in a pretty tough position if he gets underneath that. What is it, the 4 ball?
Yeah, 4 and 7 there. Now Efren's looking at the 3, so that means he's going to tuck the cue ball, I think, underneath, but he's not really drawing it much.
He's looking like he might not be able to hit the low side of the 3 or off left. Well, from our viewpoint, I guess it'd be a little bit left of center on that red one.
Yeah, he's looking because I thought he wanted to bury the cue ball underneath the 5 and bank the 3 onto the 2 or the 4, something like that. Oh, no. Ooh. A sweet double kiss there. I don't think he can see the 1, so he's got a little bit of issues here if he can't see the 1 ball.
Yeah, he might have to just come off the 11 and come float across. He may not be able to do anything here much. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a whole lot. Problem with that is, of course, you can't always dodge everything. Efren's going to have some kind of play on the 1 back into those balls, maybe.
Well, he might. You don't want that kick on that 5. You
Exactly.
don't want that 5/8's in dangerous territory. He's going to try to draw back, I guess.
Wow, he hit them both. He played off the 3 to carry into the 15. What a shot.
That was incredible, that shot.
Yeah, Efren a little fortunate. The 11-3 got doubled up here. He can take it just a mild kick at the 15, which is what I like, or feathering the 4 to go behind the 15. Oh, that's maybe too much. Okay, he's all right. He was confident with the path because he put a lot of speed. Now the 1-4 looks if he can get at that, he can kind of chip the 4 over and bury the cue ball underneath the 7, huh, Nick?
Yeah, and if he might have a chance to make the 4 here.
Yeah. If he doesn't shoot the 1, if he can't see enough, he'll play off the 12 and do the same thing, bury him underneath the 2-7. He wants to disrupt these. The 2-7 looks.
Didn't quite catch.
Yeah, the 2-7 looks pretty playable. Now he's got to look at the 4 as well. The 4 or the 2 rather on the 4.
Yeah, the 4 goes here.
And he can play
Can
nice
he?
speed, right?
Got to draw to the end rail, or can he? Yeah. Wow. That's
So I say play a nice
Wow.
speed right here, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I like it.
Now that 5-8. Wow.
Yeah, and
Big reward for making that one.
yeah.
Could be.
I think I try to play position on something else here though after the 5-8. The 14-2-7 may be manageable as well. I don't know if he gets, unless he really wants to unload here, I don't know if he gets position on anything. So I think I try to come up for the 1 here, Nick. Oh, he's shooting the 7 may slide in. Oh, and he got perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's getting a big reward for making that 2-railer here, huh?
Yeah, what a shot that Alex played. But, Efren played one a little better.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm sure it's somewhat the same back home for Efren, but every morning I've seen him here, that I've seen him in the morning, he's hit so many balls. He always loves hitting balls. I'm sure that's still the same back home. All the young Filipino players coming up. Efren's a part of that. Efren now playing. I thought he owed one to start, huh? Yeah, he owed one to start, so he's going to have to get 9 and out here to open our match. Needs 3 from here. It's on the string so far there, Nicky V.
Yeah,
coming up
like
for the 11, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he's got a good angle to come up, and he's got a backstop there
Yeah,
for
right.
speed.
With the 12 ball. Doesn't want to get over it, of course, but playing for 1, I believe. Yeah, he owed 1 to start. Yeah, that'll do it for game number 1. Efren Reyes on the board as he's been doing all week.
Yeah, that was a nice run out there.
Well, Nick, you said it before. You'd know as well as anyone on taking a guess. Efren, 68, 69, 68?
I would think so. I think he's about 5 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be 75, so he may be getting ready to turn the big 7-0.
Oh, there you go. Alex Pagulayan to break in game number 2. All right, doesn't look like he can get at the 15. The 12's got the 10 cut off a little bit. So he may scramble the 12 on the 10. It's laying pretty decent to do so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that ball might be out too far. I don't think he can just tap that green stripe up at the side. I think.
And keep him off the cut.
I think the cut's just too easy. So I think you called the right shot there, just to take him out of there.
Yeah, he's got to go forward a little bit up on the side rail, depending on how he wants to hit it. You can
look like he's trying to hit the top side of the 10.
Yeah,
the
no,
10.
You're right. Yeah, for sure. But then the 12 will come back. Watch out for kisses. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what he was worried about. He hit that so thin, but mission accomplished.
All right, he's looking at the 12 to bring the cue ball behind the pile a little bit. Now, Nick, when do you? I mean, I know one pocket's such a situational game, and every game is a little different the way the balls lay. But You know, when do you start to like? Oh wow! Look, he caught the point from there. How do you get that much out of that shot there? I never thought he'd get a ball close to the hole, Nick.
No, that was
Pretty incredible, huh?
yeah. It did come off the point. That's the only way he could get there.
Yeah, right. Well, I was going to say, and now Alex has changed things, but I was going to say when you don't have balls near your pocket, right? The stack's good, but you're not doing a whole lot with the shot sometimes because you're not putting a ball by your hole. Now he did real well here, but at what point do you start putting the cue ball up table, Nick, instead of behind the stack? You know what I mean? To put pressure on your opponent. Ooh.
Tell you what, this is a little tricky though.
Yeah.
With this combo, I don't think he can hit the 10.
Well, he's going to look at the 1-5-13 first because
Yeah.
that's lined up pretty decent. You can see our overhead. We have the overhead here in the booth at all times. You can see it's not far off.
No, it's pretty close. So.
And the 10's a big ball to just chip in all kinds of ways. Well, if he shoots this, it's got to be either draw or follow to get escape the cue ball. Uh-oh, side pocket. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think he knew he wanted to get, of course, the cue ball free. Just didn't maybe put it in the thought of that was a possibility there. Now Efren will shoot the 6, and we'll see how he. Oh, that tells you he's going to go into the 4 ball, trying to open the 2 balls on the spot. It seems like anyway. He's kind of split the 4-13 here, Nick. Or is he going to follow and get to maybe something behind the stack?
Is he trying to hit the 12 full here? Or
I
the
think
10?
the 4, yeah.
Yeah, you called it.
And he's got a cut on the 9 now. It's almost like, he's got a bank on the 5, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the only way he can get very many. He has to bank his 5 now.
Well, I tell you what, it's sitting nice. If he wanted to draw into the 8 right here to open the 8, it's not that bad. It's kind of free. Yeah, right there. Good shot.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, and it almost, him looking for future position, I think allowed him to make a better stroke on the 5, right? Don't lag it. Just go ahead and shoot it on in.
Now, where does he go here? Does he go
Does he
up
try to use
4?
the 15 to open the pile? Go hard into the 15? Oh, what a shot. Just massaging the balls. So, Nick, you played him a lot through the years, probably as much as anyone. Is this where he really, makes his claim into being the greatest ever in the game of one pocket because what he can do when he did get the shot?
Well, one thing for sure, he got famous right here in Louisville with the one pocket. That's for sure.
But I mean, I've always felt like there were better movers. He does his own kind of moving, right? But traditionally, I thought there were better movers. But hard to say anyone really in the history of pool could beat him playing this game. I thought just because what he could do running the balls at times.
Yeah, when you're playing in one pocket, you really got to look around when you're playing safe because his offense he's got so many shots. And
okay, not sure he has the 15, the 2 7s.
I think he might have to bank a 12 here, maybe. But you almost need to make the 12 or you're liable to let Alex back in the game.
Well, he's kind of close enough to it that I feel like he can draw the ball with a little control if he wants to hide the cue ball.
That 2-7 looks awful thin.
Yeah, from here. Yeah, for sure.
From the monitor, anyway.
No, it is. It's definitely thin. All right, he's going with a high ball to get on that 2-7, I think. And he wants to hold the cue ball behind the 15. I think, anyways, he's going to shoot the 2-7. That's what it looks like to me. And he can slow draw this, right? Kind of just float it. He's so good at that shot, that little slow draw kind of.
Well, he can kind of stop it if he.
Yeah, but I mean,
move
he
it
can
very
lag it.
far.
I'm saying to where it's over the pocket. You know what I mean? You don't want this ball getting away from the pocket. Ball's getting opened up here. He's always been so good at that shot. And now I think he's giving up the 9, maybe.
Yeah, this was kind of a dangerous rack when you leave the table, because if he makes this 9, he's liable to run out. Or from my monitor, it looks like the 9 goes, but looking at the table, I'm not sure the 9 goes, huh?
Well, if it doesn't go, it's the type of bank, and the score tells you you'll swerve at this trying to make this bank, right?
Yeah.
Maybe even a sliver jump if you're like a real good jumper, like bank and stick the cue ball. But I got to swerve at it if I can't see it myself, anyways.
Well, this is your best chance to have a chance to win the game, is making this 9. This is really a critical bank for Alex.
It's got to go.
It's.
Ooh. Good shot.
I thought it might catch too much of that top side, but.
Well, it started to go up a little bit. I was watching it right on the line of the bank, and he hit the center of the pocket.
What do you like here? Go up for the 1 here? You can't. Do you have enough speed to come back up for the 11?
Yeah, there's. He's going to see if he can get at the 13 now. He couldn't. He's got enough angle to stun 2 rails, or he can follow with top inside. Go 2 rails kind of at the 10.
Kind of a funny angle.
Yeah. I'd rather stun behind if I could. Just because if you follow, you may get kind of straightish on the 1, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, big decision here on where you go. Because if you fall good, you can win. You can run out.
Yeah, the monitor tells me he's got enough angle to stun the ball here. I think that's better than a high ball if you can. He's going to get on the 13. Looks like he's perfect. Now he can hit a high ball.
No, he's jacked up a little over that 2 a little bit.
He missed almost a very similar shot yesterday in a match. Now, he did win the match, but the key to this is don't baby it too much. That way you make sure you don't collide with anything coming out 1 rail. He did collide with something. See, that could have got...
No harm done, but
that could have got doubled up right there.
Yes, it could have.
Just caught the ball a little full to the pocket. That's why he caught that 11 going by. Uh-oh. Ooh.
That used the whole 4 inches there, didn't it?
Yeah, for a shot about 1.5 feet away from the pocket, he sure did watch it pretty intently as it went to the hole. Alex still got a lot of work left. It's perfect there.
Yeah, he's finally really got a good angle. Let's see.
Yeah,
Has
he
he got
needs
4?
4.
He needs 4.
Yeah, he owes 1, so he's run 5 from this inning, but still needs 4 more. So he's going to have to still do a little something special to get all the way out. All right, there is no bad angle here because you can drop on the 7 and then cut the 14 last as you cut the 7. So
Yeah, he's going to have to really force this to go down there, though. He can't roll it down. This is a pretty tough shot here.
he's so good, though, when he's close to the ball. It's
Or is he
amazing.
going back up for the 14?
I think he's stunning. Yeah. He's actually overstunned it a little bit.
Yeah, because he's a little flat here. It's going to be hard to get up for that 14 here, huh?
Yeah, I don't even think he'll try. big match for Alex here. He's got a loss, trying to win this event for the 3rd time, and
Sure don't want to fall behind 2-0 here.
that's right. Be surprised if he really tried to do something with the cue ball, get in shape. I mean, maybe the bank. Maybe he get on the bank on the 2.
That's what he's trying, is the bank. And
Yeah. Would you have went there? It was pretty flat. There was a 2-railer there he could have held for.
I think I'd done what he did.
Yeah.
Because I tell you what, I like hitting this. I like to load this up with right English. This bank
and
on the
overcut
2.
it, and then come to 2 rails to the center of the table. I think he's talking about that being Nicky V.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, just like that, and he did overcut it.
Yeah, if he freezes that cue ball, this kick behind the 2 is not easy, actually.
Especially if he could have stopped over by that first diamond.
Yeah, right.
Always left.
He had bad intentions for probably his biggest hero in the game. Still not an easy kick. I mean, he's got to hit it well.
He's got to dig down, I think.
Yeah.
He hasn't looked much at that ball in the spot.
No, he took a half a look at it there. And
Is he just going to roll? Oh, no,
he's
got
got
to
to put a
go
little
behind.
speed on it. Yeah. Oh, perfect hit.
Yeah, that was nice there. Yeah, very well.
Always shocked at how much speed you get on that kick shot and how far you move the object ball. You know, that cue ball, when it comes off that rail, it's got that little bounce effect, and it seems like the object ball moves a long ways on those soft kick shots. I think if I'm Alex, I play the 4 into the 2 here with the 14. I take a little chance of getting them both on my side, I think, with the 14 there as a little cover. He just played 1 over, which is fine. You can take your time.
A lot less risk of leaving a bank with that shot. I think I prefer that one. On that one.
No, I get it. I thought he'd play a little more cue ball, though. But he was planning on not moving the 2, so he didn't mind the cue ball being a little more open.
Well, he had to hit it so full.
Right.
He had to hit that ball so full to avoid that 2. He wasn't going to get much speed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, look how good
Look
he's
at
hitting the
this
2-railer,
ball.
by the way.
Wow, what a shot.
And in. Wow. How good's he hit? That's 2 2-railers there he's hit in 2 games that have been like last revolution.
Most of the time you're trying to get those close.
Yeah.
It's a big bonus when they fall.
Yeah, and now a big decision. Do I attack and draw the ball? That's the only way you can really bank at it.
Or do you just cross it?
Yeah. I kind of like him shooting.
Takes a lot of guts to shoot this one. Hard to play safe on this one.
Yeah. Well, I like him shooting at it because just ignore going all the way to the end rail with the cue ball. If you hit it thick, you'll be able to draw past the side. I think he can control the speed okay.
As long as it comes short, he can play safe. You don't want this one going long.
That's right.
He's got to kind of just move the ball, not too much, maybe a foot.
The cue ball you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he should get past the first diamond a little bit, past the side. That's about it. Well, now he's thinking about really, okay, he's just going to lay it over on his side.
He just has to guard against a 2-railer here.
Yeah.
He can play this 2-railer, can he?
Yes, he can, with a lot of spin going up into that corner with the cue ball a little bit.
Oh, he's hit it good, too. Gee whiz. What a shot. To hit it that good, that was outstanding. What a hit.
Yeah, it seems like the guys are pretty comfortable with the 2-railer. He's played a kiss here, the double kiss, hit the ball first on the 14. This is a tough one to kick at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kiss I was talking about.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. You have to shoot it like he did, not so hard. If you shoot it harder, you can get the kiss, but then the cue ball will continue in that pocket a lot of times. And when you hit it light like that, that second kiss wants to stop the cue ball more, which is it's hard to do. Swing softly at a double kiss shot, but you have to really. He's going for it, Nick. Yeah, not getting the spin on the ball like he wants. He's giving up a cut shot.
Yeah, he got it way too
thick, huh?
Yeah. Well, you got to try to slice this in.
Absolutely.
But you got to be careful. Well, this is, you want to be sure and hit this thin, but you don't want to whiff it. That's what cost Feller against Skylar last night. His was even tougher than this, but
I think he'll spin it right English.
Oh, he went for 2 rails. Wow.
That's amazing. I thought
That's
the cut was pretty free overall, but
I think he's been pretty fortunate there. I don't think he can avoid that side on the 2-railer, can he? To have a chance to make it anyway.
Yeah, he's got to hold his ball, and going forward, I don't think he can really make the bank so much. He's got to cut it. So.
Looks like, well, he's not taking much time, but it looks like to me this is a tough spot. Oh, wow. Just ran out of gas.
Efren gave him a little bump there, so quit pulling so hard there, kid. All right, a little mild kick here, straight top. Not much to it. Here you don't want to kick it all the way down. It's harder whenever it's out in the middle of the table, kind of like, now he didn't want to leave the 2-railer as much, but yeah, somewhat a little more speed than he wanted. All right.
Is he going to have to cross this?
Yeah, maybe. He's 2-railing it. Could get a kiss, believe it or not, right there, but he hit it so well. All right, now Efren's got to consider that 2-railer that he banked at a moment ago.
Yeah. Yeah, the 2-railer certainly choice.
We'll see.
Can you go 3 rails?
That's what I was going to say. If it's a high ball, he's banking at 3 rails. If it's a low cue ball with the tip position, he's double banking it. Uh-oh. Watch out. That might be in. It might be in. How's the cue ball, by the way? Cue ball's pretty good. Just if you like that kind of thing, it froze cue ball. Cross side, watch out. Trouble.
Oh.
All right, Efren probably hits this with the high ball. We'll see. He may draw it. High ball's a little safer because you're putting the cue ball and the object ball on the same side of the table.
No, he's drawing it. That makes it harder to make this bank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evidently, the side must have been in the way because I would have rode that all day long.
Right,
because if I row it, I figure the worst thing that's going to happen is going to be hanging.
Yeah.
And that rule could come up he was talking about.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
If you hang it now, it's a good time to hang it.
Yeah, especially if they're both on the same side. They're hard to follow the ball in. He's going for the hard 3-railer. Yeah, he's going to give up a long railer at least. And Efren doesn't mind it when he can hit high ball here.
Yeah. Unless that corner pocket's in the way.
It's close.
Yeah, it's close to a scratch if he makes it.
That's what he's
he
pointing
don't like
out.
it.
Yeah. And sometimes it almost doesn't matter. Like you can hit it with right English, right, trying to straighten it out, still sends it towards the pocket. Throwing it with the hair left, still sends the cue ball towards the pocket.
Yeah, you just end up, well, man. He hit that. He guarded again. He certainly give that corner pocket all the respect in the world there.
Yeah. Well, like yourself, if he says there's a scratch there, probably going to stick with it and believe there's a scratch there, probably. Anyways. All right, just a little kick from behind. Shouldn't be too tough.
Yeah, just keeping him off a bank. He hadn't been doing that too good.
Yeah, that was perfect. Might
Yeah,
leave
that
him a
is
kick
perfect. That first diamond is an awful good spot.
here. Yeah, he might kick at this. This is
That's
sitting
pretty
pretty
close
nice.
to the end rail. He might kick at this off the end rail.
Yeah, this is actually, I wouldn't say I got a system for this, but there's something I think about when I'm thinking about these kick shots, and I think he shoots at this, really. Oh, no. Oh, he was trying it. He overcut it, got lucky. This ball got on the rail.
Was he trying to go behind that
Oh,
and
yeah.
just hit the object ball? Wow, he missed that quite a ways. I guess it was I guess it was closer to the rail, huh?
Yeah. He didn't really spin it, though. Like a lot of times, Efren right there, what he'll do is he'll kick it down to the bottom rail, just kind of as his defensive shot to make you do a little something with the
Yeah.
ball is all. I don't think he was trying to make that kick bank at all, really.
Wow. You just roll it in here?
Yeah, I don't fool around trying to ticky it too much myself. I hate to end up where a guy hangs it and he's got me a long ways away from that ball and I got to put it on the spot and try and hide the cue ball somewhere. So I go ahead and make this 14 usually. It's got to go.
Yeah. Well, I can't tell if he can hit this ball without making it. If he does, he's got to go across to that other pocket, doesn't he?
That's what I do anyways.
Oh, no, he's just going to knock it into the
He's
point.
trying to get it out, no?
He's just trying to keep from making it. Can Alex do the same thing? Or
Yeah, Alex didn't
Would
have
you-
many worries, though, because the ball coming on the spot doesn't really bother him.
do you make it now and just leave him froze there on the point? No, he's trying to do the. Boy, you can whiff this if you ain't careful. That would be disgusting.
Yeah, and that's why I would have made it and come across if I was Efren, because I don't want my guy to hang this ball and get me further away from it, where it's really hard for me to make it and control the cue ball, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as you got the chance to shoot it well in a good manner, he's spinning real first. See, it's got to go.
Oh boy, he's got a shot to win the game here. That was a little soft. He caught it a little heavy.
That's right. And all those kind of shots is, make sure you touch that rail or that other rail with the cue ball, basically. Like, make sure you get to that rail. Even if you bounce off of that left side rail there, you're still going to leave a pretty tough shot. It's almost like sometimes when you're coming off a ball, you say to yourself, let me try to scratch down in the corner. If I spot two, that's not the worst thing in the world, but at least I'm not selling out. Man, this ball here. Pockets are a little tighter this year, Nick.
Yeah, that was an awful good shot to win there. He kind of let that slip away. Not that it was a hanger, but
No, for sure not.
but you expect to make those.
Well, he's taking a lot of time here. Is there something he's thinking about besides just knocking it away with a high right ball? I'm not sure. Is he really considering the kick? I don't feel like the kick's really a shot here. He's done do it, though.
Well, he's going to try to make this ball off the rail, I guess, unless he's.
That was gambling there.
Yeah, it came out okay. Speed was perfect, but yeah, that was it looked like all you had to do was hit it with a high ball and send it 3 rails.
Right. kept Alex a lot further away from the ball and kept him on the end rail. Now he's looking at this two-railer here.
Yeah, he's been a genius at these two railers in this match. There's what these two railers is what's put him ahead in this match.
Yeah, huge game here at 1-0. Both guys need one.
For both of them, I mean. He's certainly taking it out of play.
Yeah, good effort there.
With that cue ball on that side of the table, a lot of times you'll leave that cross corner, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Alex looking a little more intently here and can just knock the 14 away straight on. Not really a whole lot to do, I don't think anyways.
You don't want to give him that two railer. You just don't want to make it go three rails, and when it gets close to that fourth rail, Efren has got his attention on those two railers.
Yeah, right. Well, you could follow up the side rail, though. You know, that's okay. If you're a little worried about that, to play a little safer is follow up the side rail with the cue ball.
Maybe it's laying where he's afraid he's going to make it.
Exactly. Two rails in that other corner, huh?
Yeah, I think
that's got to go.
Yeah, it does.
May get on the scratch.
I think it did. I think it got on the scratch line.
Yeah, I don't think he can shoot at this unless he's willing to elevate
He might have to leave this on Alex's side of the table,
right?
Even, or else he hit the left edge of it. But yeah, job well done there. He kept Alex from.
Yeah, he didn't want to do what you said, leaving it on Alex's side.
Yeah.
So it played a little more open cue ball. And that's the difference, right? At the end of the game, of course, you're always wanting to play the cue ball. But a little bit more of the object ball becomes priority. You know, you'll leave the cue ball out in space to make sure you're not leaving any type of banks.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to put it, huh?
Yeah, you just got to come across it slowly, kind of thick and slowly. Let it bank across the spot. Cue ball go over to the right rail a little bit.
Just don't want to double kiss this.
Yeah,
he made it look pretty easy. And he kept him off the two railer. He got no bank here.
Yeah, Alex will probably cross the 14 and run the cue ball back down table.
Yeah, you just got to be careful you don't leave that two railer either way.
Yeah, or make this one as well.
And make it, yeah. And it looks like it's kind of in double kiss territory. Yeah, he had to spin it with reverse, but he's done a good job. He took that out of play. Very nice. A lot of cat and mouse here, Jeremy.
Yeah, it's going to be that way with these guys for a little bit. Alex, again, huge match for him. Doesn't have any buybacks. Amazing. Efren still in this event, final five, and has his buyback, Nick.
Yeah, it's well, I guess 3 of the 5 players have a buyback. I don't know if Skylar does or not.
No, he doesn't. Skylar doesn't. Alex doesn't. Tony does. Uh-oh.
Ooh, he's not going to be happy with that one.
No.
Got it a little heavy.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, you go with that follow the ball in. No more jumping it off the table. You have to follow this in or scratch somewhere else.
You can't shoot soft and double kiss it.
I don't think so. You may be able to jar the pocket, but that's a hard angle right there.
Yeah, good job there, but now the question is, do you just play safe or do you try to make that head ball? What do you like here, Jeremy?
Man, you know, I've gotten to be a pretty good fan of that head ball. I like the shot. I hit the shot pretty well. You know, you're not as big a favorite as you think you are when you need one and they need two against these great players, right? Because a lot of times whoever gets the shot plays shape a little bit, whether it be a bank or something like that. So I think this shot is a little more, called for these days than it used to be. I think Simona's cloth makes it a little easier to draw the ball, right?
I used to never think, of course I've got older, and now I think about playing safe.
Yeah.
But I used to never hesitate on making this head ball.
Yeah, I like this shot myself. I got a little system for it too. A guy showed me a long time ago that really helps me with
Look
my
how
aim
far
point.
down that 15 went there. Gee whiz.
Yeah.
He threw it so much, it
Well,
went to the first diamond.
Look at the cue ball though, right? So he cut it a hair and drew up the center of the table, but much more than the line he was on. That's why it kind of went through the
Look
ball a
how
little.
tough a spot. He's got this Alex in here.
Yeah.
Efren, look how tough a spot he's in here.
I'm wondering what he's
Do you
looking.
cross the 12 and put it a little past about the first diamond? Of course, you're liable to leave a bank on the 12.
I wonder if he double banks this and runs the cue ball a little bit, and maybe even catches the 14 coming 2 rails off of it. You understand with top left?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
Like
kind of like that.
3-cushion billiard shot here. See? Oh, he caught it too thick. He cut the 1 too much, or the 12, excuse me. But that shot was actually kind of laying there okay, believe it or not. What he wanted there to catch the top of the 14 or go by the 14 and not catch it at all. He just banked the 12 a little thin is all. How do you not bank the 12 here? Wow.
Yeah, I have to admit.
I mean, it's like
This
head
is
on.
hard to make this on this in his pocket.
Not only that, the ball's in play.
Wow, look at this hit. Gee.
How good was that? There you
Wow.
go.
What a bank, huh?
Yeah, what a double bank.
Wow.
Yeah, we're questioning the shot selection, and he's like, hold yourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's why we're sitting where we're at.
Yeah. We're looking for a job. He's looking for the title. A little player timeout. Efren's taking a little timeout.
Well,
here.
that was a
1-1.
monstrous game. That ball was a monstrous game for both players. Efren would have been a good chance to coast into the win in this match, and now he's got to play his heart out. And Alex, he's got to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to get through this next break. Efren breaks in game number 3, and Alex hasn't played his best. I mean, I think he would tell you the same thing. This is our 3rd match here that I've done of his, and he still hasn't just been the Alex we're expecting that has won so many titles. He's getting there, but just not quite there yet, I think. Player timeout at 1-1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Yeah. Efren to break here in game number 3.
We got action, 1-1, Jim.
That's right. We got action, Nick. Efren, he's played a bunch of different breaks through the years that I've seen, and I've played him. Generally, the traditional break. Sometimes he doesn't put a ton of spin on the ball, though. Usually just like a flat ball.
Guess he's checking to be sure the top of the rack's froze. Yeah, he's going out a little bit more safe. Supposed to be safer territory.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he's watched it or experienced it here on this TV table, but the corner ball has been going out a little more than you would like. So if you're getting a kiss on the cue ball, maybe scratching, maybe the corner ball coming out a little bit, you pull the cue ball towards the center a little. You avoid that kiss, and you don't put as much pressure on the rack, so that corner ball doesn't want to come out quite as much.
But meanwhile, though, he got a
good
lot
break.
of balls open here, which usually puts more pressure on getting out of the break.
For sure. Looks like the
He
two's
don't
the
seem
shot.
to be bothered too much, though. It seems like
Well, again, this is one of those angles. If he's trying to clear the 2 onto the 14, just got to be a little careful doing it. Oh, look at this shot. He's trying to leave him long. He got a kiss. I didn't mind the shot, though, if he doesn't get the kiss. He's just going to leave him long on the 7, right?
Yeah, that was pretty creative there. That
Yeah.
was pretty creative.
Look at the 113. This first shot getting on the 4, and the 11 does go as well. So if he gets on this 11, he can really do some damage.
Yeah, you think he's trying. I don't know if he can stop in time for the 4 without hitting the rail. Yeah, he's trying to get up for the 11, but I don't know if he can catch a stack here. He may have to go all the way.
I think a real slow speed, he catches a little piece of it, Nick, but I don't think it does much for him, really. I think he needs to draw or at least come off the stack and get to the 7.
I guess he can hit enough.
Oh, he got a lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah, he played a little unlucky. Those balls froze that one with that stripe, and
Yeah, he's got the 13, of course.
is he gonna try to hit the 8 here?
It's got to get hit, I think. Be hard for him not to bank at this, I think, anyways. Coming some 1, 2, 3 rails, maybe bumping the 3 a little bit, getting a shot on the 7.
Yeah, what I don't like about it is you don't have to get a shot here.
No, you don't.
Shooting at it, if I could win the game. Well, I mean, he can win the game by making it, because, like you say, if he gets on the 7. Yeah, this is a big decision here. I don't know if I'd shoot at this or not. Of course, at this stage of the tournament, you don't think you're going to miss these, but
Yeah. Well, he's shooting in this direction, so I'm kind of feeling like if he wasn't going to shoot at it, he would probably knock the 8 into the 9 maybe and draw back. I don't know. Maybe just knock the 2 away and come below the 4-8.
that's what I was thinking. Cross the 2 and.
Well, I'm shooting.
No,
I'm
I
down the
think
line.
I think he's going.
Yeah, he's going for it. Oh, he caught the 15. How sweet a hit was that? Really nice.
Yeah, I didn't know he could do that.
Well, it's only the light speed that allowed him to do that, but you have to, know what's going on. Like, I wouldn't have been 100% that I would have slid up the rail off that 15. He was.
Yeah.
So there's that knowledge. And then it's not one pocket knowledge. That's just pool knowledge that guy has. So.
Yeah. Well, that comes from rotation, probably.
And just hitting balls, right? He just
Yeah.
hits all kinds of balls. All right, tough little kick shot here. Ooh. Light speed, nice shot.
Boy, that was really a good shot. He made it look easy, but boy, he came awful close to that stripe next to 1 if he hits that.
Yeah, done. Reyes has 3. It's 1-1 in this race to 3. Can he just cross the 9 over? Is that no good? Is the 6 just too worrisome from the end rail? I mean, that's the standard kind of shot you would normally play here is 9 across, cue ball on the end rail. Ooh, I don't know
Well,
if he got there.
he made sure he wasn't going to let him cut that 6 in.
Yeah. I wonder if he shoots the 4, though, and goes into the 7. I mean, it's a little thin, but it's not terrible. A little thin than you want, right? A little more thin.
Yeah, that's a pretty big risk. He's a little far from that 4, I think, and a little close to the rail. I think if he was a foot closer, it would be a...
Yeah, if he can be a little more accurate with the hit and the speed, I think it's not terrible. The 7, you'd like it a hair more off the rail. Not much, maybe another inch off the rail. That would be a perfect place to come up with the cue ball, but looks like he's
taking the 2 out,
or just kicking behind it, maybe.
Wow, I didn't even think he could hit that. He hit that nice.
He came close to giving up the 8. I'll tell
know
you
it.
that. I mean, it's close to being able to throw this ball in.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
From what I see, anyways. And he can go upstairs with the cue ball and not really worry about the cut on the 6 so much.
Right, because there's not much down there.
Exactly. You can't get a whole lot, right?
Unless you get lucky and can open up. You have to get pretty lucky to be able to open them balls with just 2 or 3 balls down there. Yeah, this looked like you. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, this ball got funny. He may be, if he can't get at this 8, we may be seeing a 2 ball come back at us. I don't know. Guess he could use the 4 as well. Maybe just flat cut the 6.
He's looking at the 6. Yeah, he's in a tough spot here. That ball really. He blocked with that 1 and that stripe. That's huge. And yeah, he's shooting a 6 there.
Looks like he's cueing a little bit of right, so he may be kind of slow dragging this ball in. You would think he just flat cuts it and takes his chances, but.
Yeah, wow. I'm surprised he's not hitting that more with a level stroke.
Yeah, he's cueing downward, so he wants to kill the ball. Oh, he's trying to get on the 14.
Wow, how good did he hit that?
Yeah, table doesn't agree with that shot though as much. It doesn't bite as much, you know. It wants to spread a little bit.
Yeah, he's back in the soup again.
Yeah, can he see this ball at all?
I don't think he can see it.
Oh, he's in big trouble then.
Oh, God, you hate to break this up to get at it, but you might have to, I guess.
Easy to follow it in from that angle as well, but how good's the speed?
Oh, my goodness, what a great... That's better than a 6.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Efren now has 4 to Alex's 1, is it?
Oh, yeah, he's going to bank this cross corner because the 10 will stop him. That's not going there, I can tell you that.
Yeah, right? That last foot, it just comes up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you kick soft. About all you can do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well done. Kept him off that bank. He's got to be a little careful here now. He's liable to leave a free bank if he's not careful.
That's why if you shoot the 1, you push through and go all the way to the end rail.
Yeah.
Don't end up short with maybe some balls doubled up or something like that.
A little heavy. A little heavy. But maybe no harm done. Gonna be hard to go for your hole here, Jeremy, with anything.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Nick.
I mean, I'm looking, but I want to go for my hole here, but I don't think there's anything there that's worth gambling on.
Yeah, he's trying to look and see if he can play some type of double up, something like that, but I think it's just going to really be move the 4.
Yeah.
He's looking at the 10 now. So he's moving the 4 with the cue ball. Could chop the 4 in as well.
Yeah, I don't like this because I think the penalty's too severe. Wow.
Got a bank on the 15. Looks like a pretty good one, too. Just playing for 1 on it, but still you're not going to pass on this.
Well, the score's 4-2, so nobody's got a real big advantage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he just couldn't get a shot. I mean, he was fighting it going along. I think that 4's in the way of the 2 railer, maybe. It might not be, but on the 2.
Should clear the 4 and the 2 here.
Yeah, and go up to the corner.
A little light with the draw, but that's all right. That's the beauty of having balls positioned up table early in the game. They give you a lot of cover to where you don't have to worry about a guy going for shots as much because you got so many threats out there. Really good there.
Yeah, there's not much there, is there?
And it's just going to roll off the right side of the 2 a little bit here. Or?
Yeah, it's almost a scratch. It's awful close.
Yeah, he's a bit behind it. I don't think there's too much worry of a scratch there, but
Might come off a 4. No, he did what you said.
yeah, he hit it
He
thin.
hit that
too.
a little too thin, though. You're in
Yeah.
the drink, already.
Yeah,
And he hit it with speed to try to catch a lot of the make it go high. You know what I mean?
Right.
He hit it with pretty good speed.
He just got a little thinner than I think he wanted. Gave us a little sweat.
Yeah. Well, anytime you shoot that, you're looking to be sure nothing goes cross corner here. That 5 really is, and the 10 really got things where it's hard to go for anything here.
You're going to put the 5 on his side. He's got to worry about where that gets. He may leave a 2-ball
Yeah.
bank here. Like
He
here.
made sure it didn't go too far, didn't he?
Yeah, but he left the 2-ball bank.
Yeah.
I think anyways. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he can't get at the 2.
Well, I think you're gambling a little bit on leaving the guy a shot on the 9 or 5. Yeah, he's got to protect on the 3 here. Very well. Big time cat and mouse here.
Yeah, not much to worry about, actually. The balls got kind of jumbled up a little bit, so.
Yeah, you got a rail. And the 9 bank here?
I don't think so, maybe, but.
No. No, he's playing. I feel the wedge coming here.
Well, your name is brought up whenever they talk about the wedge, Nick. I think you and Alan Hopkins, those are the 2 names that your name more than Alan's, but I remember that match I watched between you and him. I don't know, I can't remember where that was from, but all the balls, it seemed like every game got up in the corner.
Yeah, that was on the east side of D.C.
Yeah.
Might have been Maryland, but. Yeah, I don't want that on my tombstone. Never give up. I prefer that.
Yeah. Not the inventor of the wedge.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm not sure what he's looking at. It looks like to me he's got to shave the 3-7 and just go by the 9-14 over to the side rail, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't want to make it.
Oh, he's going all the way
going
down.
Long. What do? Just come off the right side of the 9, put it over here, about the middle diamond.
I don't know, is pocketing the 15 and trying to get him over the 1, is that terrible? I mean, it's not saying it's doing a ton, but
Just chip the 14 and come
Yeah.
back across.
yeah.
Well, of course, you never really have much control over which side the balls end up on, but I think they favor Alex here.
When they're on the spot like that? I mean, when you talking about the wedge?
Yeah, I think because Ephraim's always got a guard against the ball going on the spot.
Yeah, and people ask me about that a lot, and the ball on the spot to me doesn't worry me too much. I like the balls on my side just because I think starting to get balls going up that rail opening here and there, I think you have more trap options when the balls are on your side up the table. You do have to worry about the ball on the spot, of course, but he's still going to have to make one heck of a shot if you have to give him that shot, right?
Yeah.
But a lot more traps up that rail, it seems like to me, happen and get me in some bad situations a lot of times. So,
Well, you got to get guard against them one railers for the guy's hole and then the two railers.
right.
You know, you do have to play defense on those two shots because that's what I was thinking when you shot the 15. I'm looking to one hanging out there.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
Thinking you don't want
He
to.
might want to one rail it, yeah.
If you
don't-
if you hit it good, you're not going to leave the one, but
You might, yeah.
you're going to be. Anytime you shoot soft, they don't always go where you think they're going to
No,
go.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, it's hard to roll it to one here, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, what you could do if you're Alex is you could cut the 7 towards the pocket, kind of play the 4 over on your side, and hopefully put them on top of the 2 a little and hide the 4, kind of open something on your side a little bit. I don't know if the TV monitor tells me that's a little too thin. It's not really sitting well enough to do so. But him getting a ball on his side, it looks like he's going to attack here, maybe. I don't know. Oh, no. Far from attacking.
I just chipped the 14 here. Gingerly.
Right.
Do you knock this down there, or do you just chip it?
He could kick and slide the ball underneath the 9 and all that with a high ball. That's what he was trying to do that, I think.
Yeah.
He might have made this, by the way.
Yeah, just hit it with a high ball and stick. He cut that a lot.
Yeah, and he hit it awfully light as well. Like, I think if he hit it how he wanted, he gives up a long rail bank, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it looks like he's left him a long railer here. The question here is, do you go into the balls here to avoid this? I mean, you got to avoid the kiss, I think, too. Well, you could leave him straight in here.
Yeah, he did
No,
real
he's
well.
okay. He's got a big threat going now because I couldn't tell until I looked at the monitor that I was worried on that shot bumping the ball and leaving the shot straight in these holes. What I was
the
worried
4,
about.
yeah. He may have to use the 4 to clear the 14. I don't know what he can get at here. Looks like he's going to the bridge. So he's pretty well hemmed up here, looks like.
Do you move the ball? Yeah. Gotta be careful, Ken. Don't move it out where it goes.
Yeah, right?
That'd be a little chilly.
And a little a la Corey Deuel from that U.S. Open final against Justin Hall, I think it was, the one pocket. All right, where's he going? He's going back into the stack here. This is dangerous, right? With a guy has a ball near his pocket.
Yeah, it's okay.
You got to figure Alex is going to get the best of this.
You would think so.
He'd love to put one on the spot right here.
Oh, didn't quite reach. He wanted it.
Yeah.
You knock a 3 in here?
I think so.
Can he hit the 15 here?
No, I think he's got him cut off pretty good here. Going on there. The guy's just bunting the balls, but you can see pretty bare on Efren's side.
I wouldn't mind if I was Efren trying to get another ball in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that helps his case. Now you might challenge him to chip that 9. Double him up on that 4-14 and leave him froze.
Yeah, let him shoot, right?
Yeah, I'd rather be in Alex's shoes, I think, here. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Is he thinking about driving the 2 down and bringing the 7 across? What's he?
I don't know. He can get there, did he? Yeah, he did.
Oh, you mean the rail?
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, he got
he's
there.
all right.
Yeah, he got there.
Now, can he double bank the 15 here and draw back on the 2-7? No. Right, long rail, double bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wants to keep it locked up, of course, with the advantage that he has.
Well, it only takes one mistake by either party to lose here.
Yeah, right.
And Alex got to feel like he's in the driver's seat right now anyway. Well, the last thing he wants to do is let Efren get one down close to his hole. Because with that 14 there, he can't go down table.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Yeah, that was nice there.
Yeah, balls are getting separated a lot harder to find a place to hide the cue ball.
Yes. He did phenomenal. there. Wonder if he. No, I don't think he can go rail first, can he? Or he's looking at the line of the 2-1.
7's in the way a little bit, it looks like. Maybe playing it back towards his pocket, though.
I don't know if he can go rail first. I don't know if there's enough room there.
No, I don't think so on the 15. I think it's a little risky.
Too close. Yeah, he might have drawn the short straw here.
Right? He's looking at something, though. He's got something in mind here.
Yeah, he's trying. And maybe he'll just go. Ew. Yeah, well, that 5 complicates things a little on this shot.
Absolutely.
He has to, that's a tough ball to defend against. He may have to double him up, possibly. What do you see here?
Yeah, not a lot. I mean, he could
How about making it?
He can cross it with left and come up the left side. It's not a kiss.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing for him, like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to give up that bank, though, and that's what he's done.
Did.
Yeah.
Little hard, just a fraction, just about a foot too far. Well, he's got to go all out here. This
Yeah, this is all about the bank.
big shot here for Alex. Yeah, overwhacked it. Oh my goodness.
That's not nice.
Yeah, Efren's cutting the 1. You believe that?
Yeah. Yeah, boy, that ball went a long way after it hit that point.
Yeah, the beds here are pretty fast.
Loading it up, isn't he? No, he actually hit running English,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Got 5 now, Efren does. Is that right? 5-2, I believe it is.
He is 5-2. You know, overcutting that bank responsible for him catching that point.
That's right. Is he looking at a makeable shot here on the 14? It might be.
1 rail or 3. Oh yeah.
Good effort.
Yeah. I'm gonna double him up here. Boy, I'd like to shoot the 2, but
So is Efren. He's going to look at the 4, maybe cross the 4 and run the cue ball underneath the 5 off the top rail, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard to keep him off at 5 up table, huh?
I'm saying, though, come all the way back down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cut the 4 and come all the way back down is what I was thinking. Just because it's kind of natural, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. But boy, he's gonna.
He's good. Perfect speed.
Yeah. Well, it was good speed. Yeah, that shot, the result looks great, but boy, having that good a speed, you got to avoid that corner.
Oh, yeah.
You can't go into drink, and that was really a great execution there. Is he just going to knock it over to his side and go underneath?
It looks like maybe.
Or is he banking it for his hole? Wow, what a... Wow.
Great shot. Five.
5-3.
Yeah, that's right. 5-3.
5-4 coming up.
Yeah, and he's going to be aggressive trying to get shape here.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, he fell nice.
Yeah.
Where do you go here? That's the question, though.
Well,
Do you try to tuck under the rail for
I
the
think
4?
I think he's got enough angle to go for the 4 or the 14, either one. Drawing back one rail hot, behind the 14, or kind of mild behind the 4. He's so good at the short position.
Oh, he got a little thin.
Yeah, that won't slow him down, though. He'll still be shooting from here.
Yeah. Boy, you're pretty well kind of turning it loose speed-wise here. It's going to be a little hot coming off that 4.
Yeah, but still, it's okay.
You
I
don't
mean,
wanna-
you
you
can
don't
get
wanna-
shape, it looks like to me. That's what I like. I can
Oh.
get behind the 14, I think. Ooh, Efren looking this 2-ball right in the face here.
Going to draw all the way back to the end rail for the bank, maybe.
Might be hard for me to pass up on the 2. It just sits so nice.
Yeah, you can draw it to the middle of the end rail. I think. No, he ain't gonna make that one. And the reason he didn't make it, he got the cue ball close to, I guess, where he thought, but you can't make the 2 by hitting
Yeah,
the
right.
object ball that way. He kind of created his own angle there.
Yeah, he's first things first with the cue balls, what he was thinking.
But he didn't. He left it. He was expecting to make it. He certainly was playing position, but I didn't think when he pointed before he shot that, I thought, how's he going to get it there and make it? I thought he's got to hit it too fat. Boy, that better turn there. Boy, he's hit a couple of them a little thin, huh?
Yeah, and he's played on this table before, which is kind of shocking.
I
Definitely noticed
expected him
it.
to make that. Boy, look at that shape he had, too. Gee whiz. A little hard to protect here for Alex.
Offside.
All right, he's
Yeah,
giving up a
4 ball
bank.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in a tough spot there not to leave a shot. Close enough to make it. All we can do here is tap it in. So he'll have 6. So he'll pull one game. Can he bank the 14 from those jaws?
Yeah, technically it is doable. I don't think we're going to see him do it, but you never know. I think he just crosses it, actually.
Well, that 9 ball's laying in Efren's favor.
Right.
Peter Lau, please come to the tournament desk. Peter Lau, come to the tournament desk, please.
You just roll the 14 at the 15 here and try to make the 15, or
I guess you could kind of chip the 2 and run a little bit, but it's not that great. Hate to tie the 14 and 15 up, though. Of course, that's Efren's side of the table, so that doesn't bother Alex so much. But
well, do you hit the 2 and he's going after the 9? He's just rolling it, I guess, and don't want to get this too thin. Yeah, job well done there. Problem with hitting the 2, that 15's laying awful good for that 3 railer.
yeah, he's going to play a rail first shot on the 13 here.
Okay. Yeah, pretty damn good.
It'd be hard for me not to bank at this one. Cross corner. I mean, twice, excuse me. A little high ball, maybe. A little cut.
Well,
Maybe that's too much cut, huh?
you got to cut it a lot. He may be doing what you said, though, but boy, that corner pocket looks big over there.
Well, if you hit it with a high ball, I think it'll kind of hydraulic a little bit, even if you cut it a little bit to where I don't think you have many worries as far as the scratch, but you never know.
Ooh, I think he's left a shot here. You got to shoot it with speed, though, don't you?
Yeah, just to simply draw the
Or
ball.
can you? Yeah. Oh boy, that's the danger of that shot. He's left a pretty good bank here, I think. Might have him in double kiss territory and got him close to the rail.
Yeah, I think he
It's hard
beats
to
the
see.
kiss though.
Yeah, he's loading it up, I think, with English to get out of that kiss. Wow, what a nice hit. So he's on the hill, 7-5. Yeah, I guarantee you he's either going to cut this or 2 rail it. What do you like?
I like the 2 railer and put him over the 15 with a cue ball.
You go for the 2 railer here?
Probably not.
Play safe.
Now this 2 railer, if it slows down, is pretty nice. Here, don't spin it. Don't spin it too much and try and scratch up by the 15. Just a little bit of spin, where you come short of the 15.
Left it a little funny. I guess he can get around this, though. Gotta hit this off a thin with that. Looks like he's going with the right English. Well, 7-6. Soft at the 2.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, he's not gonna like that one.
Either the kill shot with top inside that Efren's so famous for, top left here, cutting the 2
Yeah.
ball backwards.
I love this shot. Loaded up.
Really hard scratch, really.
Well, that held its line pretty good, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like here? You like just bringing it over to the center of the table here and put him up table?
I think he's got to
now he's going
kick this.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it in a good spot. That 15's an ugly ball for Alex.
Leave that thing there if I was Efren.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you like? You like knocking the 15 in here?
You don't think he can cross over the 2? It's a little funny or what?
Well, I think he has to draw his ball. It's hard to control the speed. I don't think he can roll it. If he can roll it, I agree, go for the bank, but you can't win as long as that 15's there. I like, unless he can roll this 2, but he seems to like the 2. Maybe he can roll it pocket speed. I know if I got to draw it and lose my speed, I'm knocking this in.
Yeah, right?
Went for the 2-railer. But boy, oh boy, that's fraught with peril there.
Yeah, I rarely ever shoot that shot. Has to be a very extreme situation, kind of like.
Well, he was in a position where it was a little hard to duck, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that 2's in a good spot for Alex right now.
Efren might cross this towards his pocket.
Just go to the middle of the end rail.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like he might go for it a little more, maybe. I don't know.
Really? Wow.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe it. Yeah, you're right. He looks like he's. Yeah, he was going for it.
Here. What?
Well, it takes some guts to shoot at this ball.
Mm-hmm.
2. Almost like if it don't go, you lose. Boy, he likes it, though. He can't get away from it.
He feels like he can draw 2 rails behind it and get below the 9 easily without the 2 ball really selling out.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that one.
Yeah, so much for that. right? And position.
Of course, if it goes, he wins. Very good. I think he's left Efren maybe a little funny on it, huh?
Well, it looks like it sits real well to me, actually. So the main thing is, again, he's looking at where to go with the cue ball. Just one rail at the 2 is what he's looking at. Not going by the 2 because he doesn't want to sell out across corner bank on the 2.
Right.
But I think he's good. Just, again, it rolls up a hair. Just, I wouldn't baby it so much. I like his chances.
Yeah.
It's going to go up right here at the end. Watch. See it? Yeah.
Well, Alex dodged a bullet there now.
Yeah, big
He's
time.
going rail first there.
Oh, you good job.
I don't think he's going to dodge this one.
Oh, me and you both.
I thought he could just take that straight out. 2
Me too.
rails.
Me too.
That surprises me.
I was trying to get more out of that shot that really doesn't win the game or anything, trying to make sure it's on your side somewhat close to your pocket versus up table. He's trying to play the roll a little bit.
Wow.
I'm surprised they don't shoot those balls a little more pace.
Well, he'll probably hit this 9 a little better this time.
Yeah.
Of course, he don't have the option of 2 rails anymore. Just got to be sure you don't scratch here or double kiss it. You got to hit it pretty good.
Yeah, straight high ball, no side spin. Oh, he's drawing it, kind of.
Yeah. Job well done. Yeah, he didn't. He played that really cautious there. He just couldn't get it out of there. You just cross it over to your side here?
I don't know. I mean, I might follow through this ball.
Gee,
Wow.
whiz.
Swish. Oof. Great cue ball.
Well, I didn't know you could get that one that short. Wow, they did.
Yeah.
Some of these rails, I mean, the way some of these banks are.
Double kiss here? Oh, no. He's shooting straight at it.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I don't chip the 9 here. I don't know that he can make the 9. Maybe he can, but you try to go 2 rails on this. Don't have to turn out good for you. Very soft. I think he can hit the 2 here, can he? Or not? I think
Yeah, he
he's
can
got
kick and
enough
stick
run.
it out. Bring the cue ball out a little bit if he wants. Looks like the shot. Just don't let up on it. Oh, he's spinning it softly. Ooh, that's what I was going to say. Don't let up on it. You get in there. Make sure you get in there.
Yeah, I guess he's going back up table and try to get it inside the jaws here.
Oh, he's making this all day. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it went.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Now Efren up 2-1 after a long game 3. Good bank on the 11 to hold for the 6. 14 and 12 are shook loose, so I don't know if he'll really try and do something on the 6 to get the pile open. I don't think so, but
He's going to hit this firm, I would think. Yeah, I like that. I didn't think he'd roll that.
no.
I don't know if he can come out of there. Yeah, he's going forward. Tried to hit the stack.
Yeah, 2-0 now, and don't really see much in the pile working for Alex.
Well, I'd like to get over here where I could freeze him on this side of the stack and open up a few when I'm run out of shots. What about you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The 13 looks like it kind of kisses off the 2 a little bit towards his pocket, but not. It looks a little high.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't hit it thick enough, I don't think.
But that wouldn't be something, I'm not sure you can really stick the cue ball in that shot either, but
No. Well, if he freezes, he might be able to hit the stack. Nah, it's awful full. Does he roll into the 5 or?
maybe.
Boy. Didn't help himself much there.
No.
Is he going for the 2-railer again?
Not a lot of choice. I don't know if he'll go to make it or just shoot through it and kind of get it down table a little bit. That's what I kind of like. Make sure. I hate to kiss this and not get anything going here after I'm down, 4-0 in this game. This little mild 2-railer towards your side of the table kind of gets things started a little bit for you. It's not much, but it's something.
Yeah, this is kind of a dangerous shot. Having to shoot down table and disturb the stack here. You leave a cross corner here.
There's something Alex likes. I don't know what it is, but there's something I can tell in his step there. Uh-oh. I thought the ball was going to be cuttable. Is a 2-ball bankable? No, it doesn't look like
Yes, I
it.
think so.
It is, okay.
I think it is, but I don't know what you do with a cue ball.
Right.
You can't hardly stop it if you make it.
I think someone said that Jonathan Penniger's up 2-0 on Shohan.
You know, a guy told me last night, said he's won every match 3-0 except the last one the guy won a game.
Talking about Penniger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just going to take it out 2 rails.
Yeah, he cut it just a little bit. I didn't cut it at all. I guarantee you Alex is shooting at this. Well, I can't say guarantee. It's a little high. But he can run the cue ball and get over here by the side pocket, not giving up much besides a thin cut on the 2. He may be able to overcut it and catch the 2 coming off the rail. I don't think that's a possibility, really. But
Well, you can bet on one thing. He shoots at most. He don't usually pass on too many shots. Wow. Boy, I didn't realize that was possible.
he
to
could
hit
carry
that
the
ball.
2, huh? Yeah.
Wow.
So
Shows you the angles from here.
Oh, yeah.
Are tough action, huh?
Well, he inspected the 15 to make sure there was nothing there. I don't know what Efren has. Is just making it, maybe kicking to the rail. He could get underneath, so pretty good there.
Yeah, bank the 9 here. Don't you think?
Yeah.
He's looking this way. See, about kissing the 13 off a 7, but that. I don't know if it's got enough Wheaties. Yeah, maybe.
Pretty good hit.
Yeah, it was a good hit. Well, this looks like a tough spot there from here, dealing with this 9. He's blocked by that 5. Wow. See.
I guess the kiss shot on the 15 is not doable off the 7 with a little draw if you're in a bad spot. I mean, it's got to be somewhat close to 15, I think.
I think it's going to hit the end rail, though.
Yeah.
I don't think he can catch the 7 thick enough to make it.
Well, this is a treacherous little shot here.
Yeah, you got to roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that. That was, I knew he's in it. Actually, he came out about as good as he could expect.
A little straightish, you mean?
Yeah, he may have trouble getting out.
Yeah, the 2 goes, though, so if he can get up top, he should be all right. He's got to go. That has got to go.
Yeah, it was hard to get up high enough. Can he cut the 5 in?
Eesh. You can try to spin it, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's doing, spinning it. Oh, jeez. I thought he found a drink there.
I thought so, too. Or he can kick and stick. That's probably usually the shot. Just can't let up.
Yeah, no deceleration here.
Yeah,
Or you're in the drink.
that's right.
and you got to hit it so damn hard. Look how far that 5 went.
Yeah, it didn't touch a
there's
thing.
not much you can do.
Right.
He hit a little thinner than he wanted, but
All the balls down here still, though. So Efren, even though he trails 5-2 in the
he's
score here,
dangerous. You got to really,
or
when
5-0.
you're playing him, you really got. You make a mistake, and he will. I've lost so many games with the balls like this, hundreds of games, where I might even be about like this, leading 5-6 nothing.
Yeah, right.
As long as the balls are down here, you're never safe. You're not much of a favorite unless you
Right.
get them up table. I know a lot of people think they're stealing in this case, but I mean, all the balls are in that.
Yeah.
If they get spread out. And it don't take much for you to get on an angle, or your opponent to get on an angle to torture you.
Yeah, and Efren, he's going to do everything he can to not send the balls up the table.
Yeah. Well, that's why you almost got to go long here, don't you? To keep them down table.
Or take a soft kick in the stack, leaves him to bank on the 2 or the 2 ball maybe. So
Yeah, he's going to try to loosen them up a little here. Well, no, not too much.
he's left him to 1. He's left him a number of things here.
Yeah,
and I don't, that shot there, I kind of feel like he was never in love with it because the 2 ball, you know what I mean? Like he's giving up the long railers, so it kind of made him a little tentative on his stroke. And it's going to go upward a little bit.
Yeah, he hit it good enough to make it, but that last foot got him. Yeah, he's back in the soup a little bit.
Yeah, it may be time to go to try and steal this game, and if not, you know what I mean, get on to hill, and breaking. I think that's the correct choice, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Well, I mean, he wanted to try and do some damage right there, so even though it didn't turn out, he was,
Actually turned out pretty good for him.
Yeah.
Can he cut to 5 and run into the 13 here?
He might be able to cut the 5 and just barely go by the 13, maybe. It's close, especially.
Does that 4 go? I can't.
Oh, yeah, the 4 goes.
In Efren's pocket?
Yep.
Yeah, that's.
But I think he can. I think he can play it a little thinner with a hair of inside English. Just like a tip of left, maybe, half tip left.
Yeah, he did the right thing there. He hit it plenty thin.
Ooh, he gave him the 15, though.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. On the monitor, it don't look that thin. Looking at the table, though, it looks thinner.
He's surveying the 4 ball now that Nick had mentioned a moment ago.
Is he trying to kill it for the 2?
Well, the 2 gets him a little better on the 4 to get lower to where he can get the angle to break the balls out with the 7, 10, 8. So.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's looking at something else.
Yeah, he could go into him here if well, he won't if the 4 goes. But he was trying to tickle him, wasn't he?
Well, he's got a heavy angle now, so the
Yeah.
7 should get kicked out. He can't shoot the 4?
Evidently not. He didn't
Wow.
even look at it. He was trying to tickle him.
All right, so 6-2 is our score. Yeah, he was trying to knock the 8 into the 10 to where the 4 just bumped out a little bit and had a shot.
Yeah, he come awful close. He didn't miss it too far. Oh, he hit that. These balls are kind of laid kind of funny for Alex. As far as you got to be careful you don't leave a shot here. Yeah, well done there.
Yeah, perfect cue ball.
Yeah, he's got him froze on the. He's kicking it to 4. He's kicking it to 4, trying to kiss it off a 7. Wow, what a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, that takes big time elephant-sized balls.
That's fun. Can he get this out? He can. I don't know if he's going to try
Yeah.
to or not. Don't want to lose the cue ball or have a double kiss and it stand up, something like that. Well, he got it out easy.
Yeah, he hit the object ball first. I thought he had to dig it out. Shoot the 10 hard, try to make it 1 rail.
Maybe. Trying to think what going forward does with the cue ball here.
He's looking at the 3, maybe. He may have the same shot on the 8. He may have to just hit it hard.
Maybe.
Stick.
Yeah, maybe.
Hard to pass this out. Alex using a little of that body English, Jeremy.
A lot of it. Yeah, and he covered up the 1, it looks like. Maybe, maybe not. The 413 is a little doubled up. I don't know if he can do anything and get the cue ball over there. Alex playing for 2 balls.
Just chip it and come back to maybe about the spot or
Well, he
short
could-
of it.
Excuse me, Nick. He can push through on the 10, not worrying about the 13 much,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Get the 10 on this side, I think. So.
Just got to be sure you don't make it cross corner.
Yeah, rolling it. I don't think you'll put enough speed on it to really get it there, really.
Yeah, yeah, it'd probably go long for sure if you roll it.
What's he doing here? You banking
Reverse
this?
English and bank it for your hole.
Yeah, Efren's going to shoot this combo. See if he can
Yeah,
make
it's
one.
free. Yeah, it's not laying too bad either. Might not be free if you don't make it. I mean, if he comes close to making it, I mean. Yeah, he
Wow.
don't like it.
Wow, but this is like 6-2 in the score, is that right? 6-2, 6 foot. I made that one. Oh, I thought he did.
Hit it awful good. He's banking it. Nice shot.
Yes, sir. Playing for one to tie our score and keep his tournament life going, that being Alex Pagulayan. He's overcut it.
Overwhacked it. Almost double kissed it, didn't he?
Yeah. He's wanting to put a little left English, try and get some kind of shot on the 10. Not just straight high and go up the side rail. Which wouldn't have been bad, though, because you make the bank a little more often, Nick, with just straight or a little inside. Plus, you could bank the 8 next or get some balls going from, you need them all, right?
Yeah.
So get some balls going from Alex's side. This ain't bad. Play the 1 into the 4. Draw the cue ball back. You have to take a little chance here in these situations. You may open up a bank, but play the cue ball is all.
Yeah, maybe draw to the end rail and hit him firm. Hope they. No, he's going for that 4. Wow, he hit that good. Well, knock it in or dig it out.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty easy to dig it out to me, but off the side cushion. Oh, scratching. Oof. I kind of let up on it a little bit there.
I think his tip came up a little bit and
Yeah.
he caught the white a little higher than he wanted.
Well, that's what happens when you let up a little, believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah, your elbow breaks down a little bit, tip comes up.
Yeah, he's had enough of him too.
For sure. Now the 8 doesn't pass the 1. Real hard to manage banking the 4 and coming 2 rails into the 3, but I mean, it's not.
He's just going to move the 1, so yeah.
Trying to probably keep those 3 tied up a bit. Didn't work out for him, but.
Can he bank the 1 for his home?
It's close.
No,
looks a
I
little
see.
tight there.
Yeah, it had no room to catch in rail, I guess. From here, it looked like it's plenty of room. Right. When you look at the table. Wow, he overcut it.
Well, he put the pressure on Efren a little bit. He could shave the 1 and put him on the rail there, but you figure him to probably cut the 10 and get on the 7, cut the 8 and get on the 7-10. You might as well go ahead and play shape, right?
Yeah, I think if you can get on that 7-10 here, you got to go. I don't know. Maybe it's too thin to stop. I can't.
Look what he's doing here. He's playing the 8 and coming 3 rails to the back of the 1. Is what he measured anyway. He's wrapping the corner here. Oh my gosh, look at this kiss out right here.
Wow.
We got action here, folks. If he can knock in one more ball, he's got options. The 3 or the 1 are shootable.
Yeah, if he can fall where he can get on that 7-10, or if he can even.
I think he's got to shoot the 1 and get on the bank here, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. He's going for the 7-10 or the 1.
He missed it. Oh, he had a real shot to steal this game and match right there.
Yeah, if he makes that one, it's going to really tighten up. Huh? I guess he can hit the 4. So. Oh, wow.
Gonna give him shape or
I
no?
wasn't expecting that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now the
Wow.
4 banks as well. So I mean, this is doable.
Hell, he can even run out here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It might be the 4 bank and then the 1 last. We'll see, but now he can get. I would probably get on the 3. I wouldn't go forward here. I'd stun across.
Oh, he cut it. Oh, I thought he'd cut it out. But
He used every bit of the pocket is all. All right, wants to get on the low rail here to bank the 4 next. And then he's either going to, well, he didn't get as low as I thought. I figured he'd want to get a cross corner on the 1 maybe, but the long railer's okay as well. He's sweating it. Nick, he's feeling it.
yeah.
Yeah, you see a little rub the shoulders there. 2
Hey,
rails.
he's laying pretty good on this bank.
Well, I'll tell you what, as he hit the 2 railers, pretty sweet in this match so far. That one's a little wide. Guarding on the speed a little bit. Didn't really want to go forward with the cue ball. Was a little worried to the scratch, I think. Yeah, we're going to get a look at this miss right here from Alex, which he took a long time down on the ball. Caught it just a little thick. Going for the kick shot here. Ball's a little close to the rail for me for the kick. I like the 1 a hair more off the rail here.
Yeah, it's.
Just a little, not much, just a little more off the rail.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Efren, 2 rails here. If you can cue the ball, maybe he may elevate here.
3 rails.
3 rail ain't bad. Just when you get a little wider, you might catch that point a little more often when you bank that 3 railer, right? So
Yes. Yeah, the point's certainly more into play.
I thought he might jack up and play the 2 railer maybe, but hit it hard.
He did.
It's just not spreading off the 2nd rail. That's all. So he's giving up a 2 railer here maybe with a little top inside. Might be in.
A little short, isn't it? Can he bank that?
I mean, he can. He's got to spin it and really turn the cue ball loose,
Yeah.
dodging this side pocket right here to start on his left. Thing is, it's a funny one to just, he's going to kick softly. It's got to go. It's got to go to get a rail. Oh, it did. Okay.
3 in the corner.
Yeah. It's a little funny. He's got to cut it. So that entertains a little kiss with the cue ball, maybe. Because you're trying to go up table with the cue ball a little bit, unless you just attack to try and swing the 3-reeler in. But I think this is a funny shot right here. I think he can get a kiss right by the head string, is what I feel like. No, he dodged that easily.
Oh boy,
He's giving up a
believe
cross
the
corner.
shot there.
Efren's running to the table.
Yeah.
He got up there quickly.
Gee whiz, that really went long. He'll be lucky to dodge this one, Alex will be. This is laying awful good here. Now, what do you do here? Do you try to bank it in your hole off the end rail?
I think he can get off the end rail, yeah. And
I don't think you can take this out too easy. Maybe you can kick soft at it, but...
I think he can get underneath it. I really do.
Oh, okay.
He's coming across it like you're talking about, but I think he can get... Yeah, you could get underneath it, yeah.
Got a double kiss on that 2 in the corner, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Can't get avoided, I don't think. And
He can cross it to his side pretty easily, though. I don't think he much of a kiss there. You could always roll it in the corner and go forward with the cue ball. Always an option. Yeah, this one's funny right here. This is where you need to learn to cross this ball towards your side, towards your hole, but not trying to make it.
Just get it past the middle diamond.
Yeah, nice thick hit, right? Pretty thickish, comes straight down the table. Well, he's playing it lighter.
He's just trying to die it.
Well, there you just have to have really good touch, making sure you're not giving something up, that's all.
Yeah, he did real good with it. He just basically hit it where the cue ball died on that rail over there. Didn't bounce too far. And kept the 1 in the middle.
Looks like he might be going for this.
I didn't think he could come close to that.
Yeah, they're making this ball tighten up
They're
nice.
really, they're really, and he did it with high. I mean, he 3 rails.
I don't know. He might be swinging the cue ball 3 rails while banking the 1, 2 rails. Yeah, it's short. And a kissing. Ooh, pretty lucky kiss, maybe.
Boy, it is. He's pretty fortunate there that he didn't leave a 1 railer. This laying looks like really tricky.
I'd bank it 1 rail, I think. Cut it.
Yeah.
I think you can avoid the scratch 1 rail. You can go before the side, then a little high ball and get past the side. Some type of question here. Looks like Efren might be going to the restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. The man himself is back, sizing up how to shoot at his pocket if he can. So that's where he's looking for the three-railer, where he's pointing there. Because he's got to hit this like a center ball. If he hits it high ball, like you said, Nick, he won't move around the table much, right? Oh.
He might just be.
Oh.
I didn't know it was laying that good, but boy, he hit it awful good.
Sure did.
And I think he's got him on the double kiss.
Well, I think he might be able to avoid it with the right English, but watch out for the pocket where he's standing right there if he does, for the cue ball.
I don't think he can get out of it. But yeah, it's he's in a tough spot here. He's going to have to. Wow. Going to be hard for him not to leave a shot. He's kicking soft, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe. Because it's an odd angle to kick firm, you know?
Yeah.
You don't feel this angle very well. It's just not the prime one for kicking up behind it.
He's going to kick soft. I guess he's going to kick soft. No? He tried to get it over on his side, but... I think he's going to have to hit this with speed.
Yeah, he's got to go to the side rail with the cue ball, looks like. Can't go forward. The scratch is real close.
Yeah. Yeah, that's such a hard shot to make when you can't roll it.
Yeah.
But he's got he can go here if he wants. He can play this cross corner. But boy, the side and corner could end up being big, huh? At least
Yeah.
looks like he'll come short enough, but
Well, to me, the rails are playing kind of soft, not like super boingy, right? So you got to
Right.
get a lot on this, and you got to hit it well with that right English to kind of kick the one and put a little speed on the one to get it across the table, or just you really got to put a ton of speed on the swing itself. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is online, but a little short. Yeah, you see, it just doesn't want to move. He made it move pretty good, though.
yeah. Yeah, he'd come within a whisker of that side.
And Efren's close to a bankable shot with a ton of outside here. Pretty close to the one that Alex had a moment ago that he kicked at and sold out the long railer. But he's cueing a lot of left, or he was.
Yeah, he can. I think he can make this ball.
Yeah, I think he's going.
Just hit it with reverse and put it where the chalk's at.
Yeah, just hit it with a little high right, cut the
Yeah.
bank a little bit. Like
Yeah.
he said, bank it up his side of the table, let the cue ball kill near this long rail.
Don't want to cut it too much where you leave him at two railer.
That's okay.
Oh, wow, that's really good. Huh. Yeah, that cut him off on the banks, I think.
Wait,
he
he's-
might go for this two railer though.
Yeah,
Good as
but
he's been hitting them, but
I know, but you keep shooting this two-reeler from odd spots. It seems like you overcut it and catch the point a lot and sell out. But
Yeah.
oh, he hit it great if he hit it on point. Speed. So that looks like a dangerous bank to be leaving on this table.
Boy, they're making it look that way. I
Right.
mean, they're threatening the pocket every time it's coming down toward the hole.
Yeah, and Efren's made 2 of them to start the match. I don't know if you remember those.
Yeah, I sure do. That's why he has the lead.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, the first one led to 9 and out.
Yeah.
He wants it to stop.
Well, Efren's making him think about that two-reeler.
Oh, yeah.
All right, little crossover here on the 1.
Just cross it to your side, right?
Yeah. You got a little worry of making it, but you're going to come down the left side of the table with the cue ball. I think.
Is he playing this 2 rails?
No way. Yeah.
He was trying to make it 2 rails.
Yeah. From that distance, that's a hard proposition.
Wow, that was in a tough spot to play. But then this table seems to come short.
Right. So that makes you think it's a more makeable ball.
Well, now he had a shot similar to this before, and he caught it a hair thick. Caught
Oh,
it
it's thick
same
again.
spot again.
And rolled it. See, I was always taught to go the end rail with that cue ball there. You know what I mean, Nick?
Yeah.
Versus roll it. Efren to get the cheese.
Yeah, he gets a hit this hard.
There you have it. Efren Reyes into the Final Four now because we're going to lose Alex Pagulayan with that loss, Nick.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to carry 4 Sky Woodward, Efren Reyes, Tony Shohan, and Jonathan Hennessy, of course, who it is. So
Yeah, down to 4 players. And,
a great Final Four, and none greater than that guy on your TV set,
yeah.
Efren the Magician Reyes. For the Derby City Classic, Nick Varner, I'm Jeremy Jones. It was a pleasure, Nick.
Yeah, it was great working with you, Jeremy. It was fun.
Yeah, same here, and more coming here shortly. More one pocket, maybe some 9-ball later. Lots to stick around and watch for. Thank you very much, and stay tuned.